Hey guys and fellow whiskey lovers, welcome back to the Whiskey Roads on the Malt Mariners Whisky channel. I am still on the road through Canada and I'm hosted by...
I'm Carson from Sons of Vancouver here in North Vancouver, British Columbia.
Awesome. And now we're gonna have a look at the distillery.
Let's go.
Right.
This is our tasting room. We've got a whole bunch of bottles for sale here, and then we have lovely bartenders that make excellent cocktails.
Awesome. That's a nice bar. And I see a lot of different whiskeys. Yeehaw! I'm quite looking forward for the tour, but also for the tour to end, because that means that I can also drink.
Hell yeah. Back here is where the magic happens. This is our mash tun here, 800 liters. This is our mash, fermenter, and stripper all in one. We did mash yesterday, so it is in there right now. We do a 7 to 10 ferment, 7 to 10 day ferment.
Okay.
A lot of places do a lot less, and that's kind of where a lot of that flavor comes out for our whiskey specifically. So
you mash and you ferment in the same vessel?
And strip. So it's all done in there. Makes it easier. We're a little short on space, so to have one unit that does it all is perfect. It's on grain, and really nice to have just a one and done. Don't have to transfer it around, all that stuff. So grain goes in the auger here, up into there, and then again ferments for 7 to 10 days. Mostly rye whiskey. We specialize in rye whiskey. We believe rye is the most versatile grain in whiskey and the most unexplored grain in whiskey. A lot of folks think peppery, clove, spice for rye, and rye is Canada's signature grain, but a lot of our expressions are exploring other parts of the flavor wheel that aren't necessarily just spice and pepper and that sort of thing. Yeah. We've got pineapple, chocolate, cherry, banana. All these flavors can come through from rye.
Cool.
And so a lot of our expressions are just exploring the different sides of rye, specifically. So from the mash heat exchanger right here, go through there. And then from there, it'll follow through here to our still. Column still. It's a great still to make a nice clean distillate, and then we kind of have to make sure we get as much flavor as we can. We just ran tails today, so not too delicious to taste, but we'll try some good whiskeys back there when we're done.
I will hold up with questions for when we are in the different room, so we have a bit better sound.
For sure.
But just for like from the outside looks, for a whiskey perspective, this looks like a non-copper still. Is that correct?
That's correct. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
But let's talk about that in a minute.
Sure.
I'm really curious.
And then it goes into the totes, and then we throw it in barrels. We have a number of barrels on site, and then we store a couple hundred off site as well. So this is just a small percentage of the barrels that we have aging right now.
And is that new oak? Because the front line looks a little bit like used oak.
It's a mix. We use ex-bourbon and new oak for the most part, and then some specialty finishing as well over on the other side.
Awesome.
Yeah. And then from there, we set up a bottling line every time we bottle. There isn't a spot right for it, so we just set up a makeshift bottling line every time and run the bottles through there. And that's pretty much it.
Cool.
That's the distillery side of things. It's a magical place. So this here, Sons of Vancouver Wheated Rye, this is our first mainstay product. So historically, it's been special releases, very limited amount of bottles, and then they'd sell out that day. So 400 bottles, we'd put them on the website and they would just go. So we had tons of people, hey, I want to buy your whiskey, but it's never available. So we put out this product here as a mainstay. So this is always available through our website. It is 75% rye, 25% wheat. And in whiskey, wheat is like vanilla. So again, it's not just that spicy clove, pepper flavor from the rye that a lot of people associate with rye. The wheat really balances it out and gives it that sweetness and just taste of orchard fruit and caramel and a whole bunch of stuff. So I'll let you taste that one if you like.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Do that after?
In the interview, yeah.
Fair.
So I have both hands.
Fair, that makes sense.
Yeah.
All right, well, we can put this back till later.
So when did you guys start out making whiskey?
Whiskey production, 2021, 2022. The distillery's been open since 2015, and it did a lot of gin, liqueurs, vodka, that sort of thing. And 2023, they won Canadian Whiskey of the Year. That's like the big whiskey award for Canada. And they were the first independent distillery to win that award. So very big award for them. And then the focus really shifted to whiskey. So they had that was their third special release they had done. And then really had to shift focus to whiskey just because the demand from that award was so huge that keeping up with it, don't have enough whiskey for sale, and we got to put some together. So we are putting out release 19 later this month. And so been good 3-4 years of whiskey, and of course they had to age it before then. So it would have started going in barrels 2018, 2019.
Okay.
And then 2022, 2023, actually putting out expressions.
Cool. So like from the whiskey perspective, like 7 years-ish, 6-7 years?
Most of the stuff will be aged 3 to 5 years.
I mean, the distillery history.
Oh, for whiskey itself. Yeah, roughly.
Okay.
Yeah. Started with the amaretto and the orange liqueur were kind of the two big mainstay products, replacing commercial products at bars for cocktails with a local thing. Worked out better, and the local scene really supported it. And then once the whiskey award came, boom, shift right over to whiskey. We still do a couple of liqueurs, but we discontinued most of the products, the gin, the vodka, most of the liqueurs about a year ago, because we operate at 100% capacity making whiskey. So that's what the people want.
Cool.
Yeah.
So since you have a bar in here, and you just mentioned the bar scene, is that a big player for you guys at a customer base?
It certainly helps. It's a great way to kind of convert someone from a casual fan into a real super fan.
Yeah.
If you're just buying something online, you don't have that physical connection with the space. It's a little bit tougher to justify very expensive bottles of whiskey all the time. But if you have a place you go to, you know the people's names, you see the passion behind it as well. And we just talk about rye all day long. If you want to come in and talk about rye, we'll tell you all about it. So certainly helps to have that physical space. And our bartenders are fantastic. Albert and Court do a great job here making cocktails.
Is the origin of the rye to any means to you? Is that important, or?
To me, yes. To James and Jenna, yes as well. Jenna and I are from Winnipeg, and people don't drink whiskey there, they drink rye. No matter what kind of whiskey it is, they say, I'll have a rye and Coke, I'll have a rye and ginger. The Crown Royal facility's right there, and a lot of rye coming out of Ontario. So yes, just for the flavor that it can express, it's the bee's knees in our opinion. And then James has just always been a fan of rye. What it can do. He really loves the tropical notes, the pineapple, banana, mango, and so pulling that out of rye is very exciting for all of us.
Cool.
Yeah.
So do you have any specifics that you want to share in terms of production, like yeast or origin wise?
It's all French Saison yeast, which is a little bit out of left field for a distillery. It's not as common, but that's part of the magic as well. Like a Saison beer, you get that banana, you get that clove, and so incorporating that into the ferment has been very successful and very flavorful.
Cool. So Stuart just came in and put a glass on the table with 100% rye new make spirit, and not only that, made me very curious, and we decided to continue this in the conversation in the interview version. So you can check out that video also if it's on the channel already. And yeah, that concludes our little tour through Vancouver, Sons of Vancouver. Mm-hmm. Sorry about that.
No worries.
And yeah, we'll have the second part of the tour, basically sitting down, me having a drink, and I hope you enjoyed that. And if you ever get the chance to try some, definitely do come here to Vancouver or anywhere in the world. Where could people maybe try your whiskey?
We are available in private liquor stores across Vancouver. We ship Canada-wide through our website, so anyone in Canada, we can ship it to you. We're available in the States through shared pour to most states there, and then a bunch of restaurants will carry as our product as well.
So you're not available outside of Canada and America at the moment?
No, maybe on the secondary market you might be able to find something, but we don't direct ship anywhere outside of Canada.
Okay, cool. I'm even more curious now to try some. Let's go. See you guys next time down the road.